Okay.
And we are live once again, live and in color, in living color. Ain't
Yep.
that right, Carlos?
Yes, we are.
And what episode are we on, Carlos? Let's see if he knows.
23.
Hey, there you go. Yes, we on episode 23. And no, you're not seeing double. We do have a special guest. I did not clone Carlos,
Mhm.
even though they kind of look alike. Um, we had a lot of nice little chat backstage. We have an awesome guest who's going to keep you guys entertained. And also, you would learn why he deserves to be on this show. Because we only keep elite athletes on here. Right,
Yes, we do.
Carlos?
Yeah, we do.
So, without further ado, Carlos, introduce our guests to our audience.
Yes. All right. Tonight's guest is a class of 2032, fifth grade going into sixth grade basketball player from the state of Florida. He currently plays for Kissimmee All Stars. He is 11 years old and the youngest out of his three brothers, and he hopes to follow his older brother's footsteps into playing college basketball. He goes by a nickname of Nas. So now, please welcome to the Be Ready Sports Podcast, Naseer Ramadan.
Welcome to the show, Nas.
So,
Mr. Illmatic in the flesh. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, mannequin.
I know I mispronounced that. It's Illmatic.
Hmm?
So, Nas, tell us a little bit about you before we get started.
I'm Naseer Ramadan, aka ISO Nas. I'm 11 years old and love to play some. I love to hoop.
He's short and sweet. He said he's ISO Nas and he love to hoop.
Yep. ISO Nas.
My man called himself. My man is ISO Nas. So
Yeah.
that means Carlos, you the enforcer. He's ISO, and he put you on the island and see who's gonna cook who.
Hmm.
Oh, he's giving you that face, Nas. You in trouble.
Hmm.
Now, welcome to the show, Nas. As you can see, Florida is representing on our show.
Yeah.
We have
Yeah.
had we
Big
had
time.
Ian Gracia on here.
Gracia. There we go.
We had Jewels Rios on here.
We had
We had
Jordan.
Justin
Yeah.
J2 on here. Um,
Liam.
we had Liam, the Ice Train. No, I'm just kidding.
Ice Train. Jordan carried the second, aka J2,
Yeah.
aka the other
Yes.
J2.
Yes. And then we're gonna have the Melendez brothers on here tomorrow. So Florida is representing.
Yes, we are.
And to start it off with our first guest, Bruce Hope, who's also Florida.
Okay.
So it's almost like half our guests. There's many more, but you know,
Yes, obviously.
we'll be here all day if I name them all.
Yeah.
But today is all about Nasir. That's my grandnephew's name. Yeah, I just said my age. Yeah, I have a grandnephew. So what?
All right.
So I like that name. That's a pretty dope name, Nasir. So shout out to your parents for naming you that.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So before we get into our interview, um, we have some quick topics here. And unless you're under a rock, You know tonight is what, Carlos?
The Stanley Cup Final, Game 1 is tonight.
Yep. And Big Nas is wearing the colors of our home team, the Florida Panthers.
Yeah,
But if he's a Tampa Bay Lightning fan, this is gonna be a very short show.
yeah, and I guess we might as well kick him out now if he's
Yeah, it's gonna
Tampa.
be a 5 minute show. Are you a
Literally.
Tampa Bay Lightning fan, Nas?
I don't know none about that team.
I don't think he knows. I
He's like,
don't
all
think he
right.
knows nothing about it.
So this is a rematch from last year.
It is indeed.
Florida and the Edmonton Oilers. You know, Game 1 is up in Edmonton.
Mhm.
Um, the two comeback kids are in the Stanley Cup, and we did a couple episodes back. We showed you some clips of when the Eastern and Western Conference Finals wrapped up. Florida did not touch
Oh shoot.
the cup, but Edmonton did.
Oh shoot,
They did
Tony.
not.
And I think your voice is like changing. Like and I think your voice just got like way low. Wait, talk again.
Talk again.
Okay, you're good now. But I don't. Happy, just repeat what you said.
Repeater. Um, the
Go
the
go.
the joys of going live.
Yeah,
As we did, we talked about it a couple episodes back where we showed you clips of Florida after they won the Eastern Conference Finals and Edmonton after they won the Western Conference Finals, where Florida did not touch the cup, but Edmonton did, and they
yeah,
did the opposite of what they did last year, where Edmonton touched the cup and they lost the Stanley Cup Finals.
yep,
And the reason why Florida didn't touch the cup because unless you born under a rock, 2 years ago, Florida touched the cup and they lost the Stanley Cup final.
yep.
So who's gonna break the curse?
With the curse.
Yeah, who's gonna break the curse, Carlos?
Hmm. Well, obviously Edmonton touched the trophy. A lot of Edmonton fans were pretty animated about that. They're pretty animated that they touched the trophy, but for Connor McDavid, his, his time is like now pretty much because he lost last year. You know, he's young. He's a pretty young player, and if he wants to be up in the greats with Wayne Gretzky's, the Mark Messier's, and want to be up in the Edmonton greats, he's got to win a title, and it starts with this series against Florida. And Game 1, live from Rogers Place. That place will be electric tonight. It'll be really electric, like how it always is in the playoff.
Oh yeah, playoffs is a different level.
Yep.
Now, so ISO Nas.
Yep.
I don't know how much you follow hockey, but if you
Um,
don't, you need to, man. It's. I mean, I got turned on to the sport, man. The sport it's awesome, and it's awesome watching those guys crack each other up on the glass. Hearing that puck, that cracking sound when they hit, man, it's a next level experience.
he hit for sure. Playoff
But
hockey is different from playoff basketball. Let me tell you that.
and football,
Yeah, and that too.
it's a whole different breed. But Nas,
Hmm.
what is your opinion on the Stanley Cup final?
I want Florida to win because I'm a Florida boy. So
Typical answer. I like it.
Keep it short and sweet. He's like, I just want Florida to win.
Yeah.
But so, who do you think's going to set the tone today? Like, what? Um, who for? We'll start with Edmonton, Carlos. Who do you
Yeah.
think needs to? Um, who from Edmonton do you think needs to have a breakout to set the tone for this series?
That man right there, Connor McDavid. He's gotta want it. You know what I mean? He's gotta want it. He's gotta rise to another level. He's gotta rise to another level if he wants to win the Stanley Cup against Florida, who is ferocious on defense, and I'm pretty sure they will be electric from the jump. They'll be electric from the jump. And Connor McDavid and the Edmonton Oilers, they have to, you know, they have to get used to Florida's energy on defense. Most definitely.
But they learned them. They ain't got a good dose of it from last year, so they learned from last year.
Yeah, yeah, but
And
they'll be ready. But they'll be ready. They'll have home ice this time around. They have games 1, 2, 5, and 7 at home. So basically the roles are switched here. Edmonton has home ice. The Panthers had home ice last year. They won it in Game 7. So let's see what happens this year.
yes, sir. And what do you and Nas? What do you what do you think from Florida needs to break out to set the tone?
Um,
You got Carlos here to help you out.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
wait, say it again.
Who do you think from the Panthers need to have a breakout game tonight to set the tone?
Um,
You
I
got
don't,
Carlos. You got Carlos here to help you out.
and I don't think he knows one player in Florida.
yeah, I had
Like
to.
one player. Okay, I'm gonna answer for Naseer here, but for Florida, it all starts with Alexander Barkov. He's the captain for Florida. On the offensive side, he won the award for the best defensive forward in hockey. He won the award for that, so he will showcase that tonight. Matthew Tkachuk, who is ferocious on defense. He's got to be electric tonight. The defenseman, but I think the most important person that needs to show out tonight, the most important player, is Sergei Bobrovsky, the goaltender for Florida. He needs to show out tonight and excel to that next level tonight and stop Edmonton and try and get a shutout.
What's the defensive player you just said?
The defensive player, Alexander Barkov. He's right there. He won the award for the best defensive forward in hockey.
He needs to try to stop him too, though.
Yeah, yeah,
Defense wins games.
absolutely.
Yep.
If the Panthers can play their identity of hockey, if they can play their identity of hockey, uh, th- this series is going to be all Florida, and Edmonton is going to have a long series with Florida if Florida can play their identity.
Did they get everybody back? 'Cause I know they had about four of their guys out.
Uh,
Um,
y- yes, yeah, yeah. Florida's back. Florida's back. Yeah, they don't have anybody on the injury report, so they should be good to go. And when Florida's healthy, it can get really dangerous, and
They're
especially that team. Hmm?
Yeah, they're the best. They're the best team in hockey at full strength. The
Yes,
only reason why they don't have the best record is because of all the injuries they had throughout the year.
yes, that's true.
I'm gonna
So
try to watch the game for y'all guys. See
Yes, that.
how they do.
Yeah, yeah, most definitely. Yeah, most definitely. 8 o'clock tonight on TNT tonight. Game 1, live from Rogers Place in Edmonton. That place will be electric tonight. I tell you,
All
that's
right.
yeah,
that is a different playoff environment than football, basketball. That place will be electric. It's pretty much USA versus Canada, pretty much. And you already know the whole country of Canada is gonna be rooting for Edmonton and this one.
Steve, what's up, Steve? The king of the chat is back.
There he is.
That's for you,
Florida would be
Carlos. You go ahead and read it.
Florida would be fine if the Seminoles would pull their weight. Ah man, the Seminoles. Poor Florida State. Poor Florida State.
Shout out to Steve, man, the king
It's
of the
all
chat.
Panthers. All Panthers in this podcast right now.
All right, Carlos, let's get to your next topic. Hot topic.
All right,
We're
so
not talking about the store, y'all. We talking about the hot topics.
yes, yeah. So another news broke out today. Like as you guys know, I yesterday broke the news that Tom Thibodeau got fired by the Knicks. Well, now the Phoenix Suns hired another coach. They hired um, the Phoenix Suns, they hired Jordan Ott as their new head coach. He was previously an assistant for the Cavaliers, had a very crucial role with Cleveland's success. He was an NBA assistant coach since 2012 with the Hawks, the Nets, the Lakers, and now, well, the Cavs, and now he's a head coach. He has a strong background of offensive and defensive creativity, and he played a key role. With the Cavs this year. So, Coach T, what's your reaction to this? Jordan Ott with the Phoenix Suns.
What's my reaction?
Yeah.
You see my face? Who cares about the Phoenix Suns?
You don't care?
That shout out to Kevin Durant. He's gonna be wearing a different jersey next year.
Yes, he is. Yeah, yeah. So
Uh,
Shams came out on SportsCenter. He said that trade discussions for KD will heat up in about 2 to 3 weeks ahead
yeah.
of the NBA draft. The market is expected to be 4 to 6 teams. So Kevin Durant will be in another place next year besides Phoenix, most definitely. But speaking about Phoenix, Devin Booker was actually involved in this coaching search, and he chose Ott as the head coach.
Mm.
We
Yeah.
need Kevin Durant to the Magic.
The Magic. Why the Magic?
Why? So he could ruin that young team?
Yeah, I know.
We got barely a star player, only Paulo and Wagner.
well, well, Paulo's pretty good, right?
Well, he makes a
Yeah,
val- he makes
he
a
needs
he
a
makes,
he needs a little more help.
A little more help. All right.
but there's only one problem with that, Nas.
What
You
is
gotta
it?
give up something out of your a young core to get that OG,
Yeah, you do.
because they're not gonna just let him walk for nothing.
Yeah, no. And a lot of teams these days won't like to give up, young assets for a guy like Kevin Durant who's aging right now. So, yeah.
So I
Oh,
got a quick question for you, Nas. What do you think about the Magic's new logo?
oh yeah, that's right. Magic.
I like the Magic logo. It's it's cool. It's fire.
It's cool and fire.
Yeah.
Kids these days, man, it's cool and fire. But people are saying it looks too much like the Toronto Raptors logo.
um,
I mean a little bit, not too much. It's not a lot like it.
So who
no,
do you
not really.
so
Hmm?
who you think KD's gonna go to, Carlos?
Kevin Durant. Shoot. I,
What team would benefit from him?
which team would benefit?
I got one team in mind
Um, shoot.
that just went to Cancun.
I just went to Cancun. The New York Knicks,
No, the Minnesota Timberwolves.
the T Wolves. Hmm? Yeah,
That'll be
yeah,
good.
and I guess you could say that because, you have Julius Randle, Dante DiVincenzo, Anthony Edwards. You put Kevin Durant in there, they
That
would
would be
be.
that would be unstoppable.
Yeah,
Yeah, but the only problem is when you get KD, you're gonna have to give up something.
there is no NBA team worthy of KD's services.
Steve's a
No
K,
NBA.
Steve's a huge KD fan, Nas.
Hmm.
What if he goes to Cleveland, Steve?
Uh,
Nah,
uh,
I don't think that's.
They give up Donovan Mitchell for KD.
Oh hell no! Oh hell no! They better not do that. If the
That
Cavaliers do that, that is probably the dumbest move.
yeah.
But he's gonna go to KD's gonna want to go to a team that's close to winning the championship. Um,
Yeah, like a win
um,
now type of team.
yeah, like a win now type of team. I think Minnesota's a one piece away.
Yeah,
But to get KD, they're gonna have to give up some key pieces. Sorry, guys.
yeah. Like for
Um,
example, Minnesota might have to give up Randall and picks. I don't
yeah, they
know.
have to give up some key pieces. Picks, I would, if you're trying to win now, you know, you you don't mind giving up picks. But But team assets like in key players in your rotation, that's big. Now, if they can do a sign and trade with Nas Reed, because there's rumors that Nas Reed is going to be out of there, or Rudy Gobert, because there's talks about Rudy Gobert leaving, then yeah, make that happen with a couple picks.
Yeah.
Sign them, then trade them
Yeah.
to do it. But if
Yeah.
you're New York, if you're the Knicks, you're gonna jump all over this.
Oh yeah.
You're gonna try to make that happen any way possible because they need another star alongside Jalen Brunson.
Yeah, they do.
Um, Miles Bridges is not working out as the number two.
Yeah, no,
Um,
and I think the Knicks gave away like what, like 5 picks for Miles for Mikal Bridges.
I said
Five?
Miles Bridges.
No,
Didn't
Miles Bridges.
I
I
did
don't know.
say Miles Bridges. He on another
Miles Bridges
Michael Bridges.
for Mikal Bridges. Yes,
Yeah.
and I think they gave up like 5 picks for Mikal Bridges.
Yeah, but they you gotta do whatever they want to make that happen.
Yeah, I know,
Um,
but
I
yeah,
know they wish they would have kept held on Dante DiVincenzo. That'd have been a good trade piece.
I
yeah.
But
don't know why the coach from Minnesota doesn't play Rob Dellingham.
Rob
Have
oh,
you
Dillingham.
he's been in and out all year, but he's gonna be in the rotation next year because
he's good though.
Mike Conley is on his last legs. He may
Yeah,
retire this offseason. So be prepared to see a heavy dose of Rob Cunningham, and that's probably one piece that they really need is
Yeah,
already on their roster. Rob Cunningham running that point.
probably. Yeah,
Yeah, we got Nas to open up on this
yeah,
topic.
I
That's my
know.
dude right there.
Yeah.
That's my dude right there. No, but I don't know too much about Jordan Ott. I think I just hope he doesn't turn into a JJ Redick.
Mm. Well,
Um, but coaches are getting younger.
yeah, they are.
You know, they're not hiring senior citizens anymore.
Yeah, nowadays, and I think Phoenix right now, I think Phoenix right now they're going through a rebuilding stage. I think
Well,
right now,
if they're doing a rebuilding stage, then that um missing in action Bradley Bill needs to get up out of there.
yeah, but the only problem is he has a no trade clause.
Man,
So the only way he would get traded is if he took away his no trade clause.
the
they need to
Phoenix
get
Suns.
him out of there.
The Phoenix Suns should hire me as a coach.
As a coach,
What? How you gonna fix the Suns?
yeah,
How would
how,
you fix the Suns?
how are you gonna fix the Suns?
Yeah,
Now
how
I'll be a water boy. I'll motivate them.
Water boy.
he
All
went from
right,
coach to water boy. Wow,
damn,
that's
that's
a
a
huge demotion.
yeah, that's huge. That's a huge demotion,
He
big
was the
time.
coach for the Phoenix Suns for 2.5 seconds.
Yeah, definitely, Steve. No trade clause on Beal. That was the worst decision that sunk the Suns. Yeah, most definitely. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Bradley Beal having
yeah,
that no
they got to
trade
get
clause.
yeah. If they want to move forward, they got to get Bill out of there.
Yes, like
They got to
badly.
get Bill on and build around Devin Booker.
Yes, he,
Get him a competent center. That can score down low on the block and control the paint. DeAndre Ayton was a disaster. That's why they
yeah,
shipped him out.
yeah,
They need a competent center. It would have been dope if they would have been able to draft Zach Edey. I think it was last year.
yeah,
I think he would have fit well in Phoenix. I
yeah.
think we would have been having a different conversation today if they would have been able to draft Zach Edey.
Yeah,
But
and then yeah,
you got that 7-2 monster from Nigeria coming out of Duke.
oh,
I
yeah, that's
mean,
right. Malawak.
yeah, he might be a good fit for Phoenix if they
Get
can
him.
move KD and get one of those top picks in a lottery pick and go snag them. That'll save them some money and fill a need at the same time.
Yeah,
Did you hear about the Mavs? They might get Cooper Flag.
yeah. Well,
Yes. Well, they didn't. They stole. Well, I ain't gonna say they stole the draft, but yes, sir. We did a show about it.
yeah,
I
yeah.
got.
He
I'm
did.
gonna send you the episode, Nas, when we get on.
Yeah,
I'm sending you the
yeah,
episode. Yeah, about that. Um,
Cooper Flag could help the Mavs.
but then again, they may trade him. They may trade it to Milwaukee to try to lure Giannis over there.
Nope. Nope.
And
They
if
Mavs hold all the cards out of every team in there. They can do make whatever move they want
yeah, they do. Most definitely.
because everybody's gonna want Coop. So they
Yeah.
can either draft them themselves, or because since
Or
they're in
trade.
win now mode too, they can use that pick and lure a major star there, and they'll be deadly. What's up, Chief?
Yeah.
Shout out to Chief.
Sub Chief
Shout out Chief, who's been here since day one. First one to
to donate.
donate to the channel and everything. So shout out to Chief, man. Once we grow and get our membership tag, mm-mm, he's he, well, he's our
Yes.
first him. He's our first member along with Steve.
Yes.
Shout out. So any more on this hot topic? It's a hot topic, not a regular topic. So we ain't gonna take too much time on this because, like I said, I don't know too much about Jordan Ott. But if he can go in there and turn them around, I'm all for it. Even though I'm not a Phoenix Suns fan.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. Yeah. And I guess hope for the best for Jordan Ott. Hoping for the best.
Yeah. Oh, he's from Sudan. I thought he was from Nigeria. But yeah, that's what I was talking about, Sid. I mean, Chief.
Yeah.
That yeah, if they can move him, get a lottery pick, and snag him in the draft. That'll fill the need at center for Phoenix, and just build around Devin Booker.
Yeah.
All right, what's the next hot topic? So, because I know Nas is itching to talk to promote himself.
That's it for me for hot topics.
Okay, I got one, and this is why I brought you on here, Nasir. I wanted to get you had another picture down here, so though, sir.
Who, me? Oh
Yeah.
yeah, it's the Stanley Cup playoff bracket, but we're good.
Um, I just saw this like a few days ago, and I kind of touched on it yesterday, but I found it finally loaded. Um, this is from Clutch Points on Instagram. Shout out to them.
Yeah.
Um, as you can see, based on the NBA Finals, the all the teams that shoot a high volume of threes were eliminated early, and so you have Golden State. I mean Golden State. Wow,
Golden
Golden
State,
State. You have Oklahoma City, who by far is considered the best team in the league right now.
most definitely.
They play a mid-range, attack the basket style of basketball.
Yeah.
Um, Indiana, they shoot threes in spurts, which is how they came back, had that epic comeback with 3 minutes to go, and I believe it was game
One.
five, I
Game
believe.
five.
Yeah, when not how you pronounce his name? Um, Neimer came in and hit five threes in a row and brought him
Neesmith.
back.
No. That was game one. Aaron Neesmith had like five
And
threes.
and Carlos loves correct me, Nas. And shout out to Carlos.
Yeah.
But
Aaron Neesmith. Yep.
but I kind of understand where this post is going. I didn't post I didn't there was two parts. The other part was what they what they write in the description.
Yeah.
But but that was one of the talking points of his post. He was saying like like all the teams that shoot a high volume of threes are eliminated early, and the teams that mainly back to the old school basketball, which attack the basket, shoot mid range, are in the championship. And if OKC does win the championship, which they're highly favored to do, as you can see, it's a copycat league. And if OKC can go on and win multiple championships, I do see a shift in the NBA play style. And then, but my man Nas here might disagree because he shoots lights out from three. So let me start with Nas. What do you think about this topic? Do you think the three pointer is dying out in the NBA, or you just think this is just um, this is this post is just, you know, talking out of bounds.
Talking.
I don't know. This it's hard.
It's hard.
I think
You don't.
they're just talking out of bounds.
You think? So you think the 3 pointer is going the consistency of the high volume of threes is going to stay in the NBA?
Yeah.
I think he's saying that because he shoots 15 threes a game and makes 10 of them.
Threes. Yeah, live by the three, die by the three.
Tell
Yeah,
him, Nas. Tell him you wet from out there though. Tell him, Nas, you wet from out there.
Oh,
They call you the third splash brother.
the third's the
call
Splash
me the
Brother.
third splash brother.
I love it.
So what do you think, Carlos?
You know, well, well, if you look at the four teams, right, you know, for OKC you have SGA, who's not really much of a shooter. You know, if you look at him, he's not really much of a shooter. Tyrese Halliburton, you know, he's not really much of a shooter. He's more like a mid-range, some 3 points. Um, Probably if I had to classify a shooter out of these four, it'd probably be Jalen Brunson. Like because he does his move like this one dribble step back into a three.
Yeah.
Like, but definitely the 3 point is dying out compared to its hype with when Curry came in the league. When Curry shot like these deep threes, the hype has definitely gone down. Most definitely, yes, it is dying out according to this question.
Okay. So we got that out the way. I thank you guys for your honest takes on those topics. But the man of the hour, Nas. Let's go. Let's get to talking about you. You
Yeah,
ready?
Yep.
Yeah. Let's talk about you. So Carlos,
yeah.
I know you have some questions here for my man ISO Nas, the sharpshooter, the third splash brother,
I so
lights out
yep.
from the arc, hand
Hmm.
down, man down. Um,
Yep.
you blink, I score.
Yeah.
He's that quick too.
All right.
So go ahead. Um, you ready for your questions now, so you can start promoting yourself?
Yep.
All right.
All right,
ISO
let's get it.
ISO Nas. All right. First question: which side of the ball you like playing better, offense or defense?
I like playing defense because defense leads to offense.
Okay. Yeah, I love it. Yeah, I like that. All right. So, what inspired you to play basketball?
Hmm. When I was little, my older brother, I used to travel with him to on the weekends, go to his games, and I used to experience how he plays, and I fell in love with the game and want to follow his footsteps.
All
Awesome.
right. Yeah. Awesome. Yeah. So, who do you idolize your game to?
Kyrie,
Kyrie. Okay. Why Kyrie?
because I like how he's shifty. He could he could finish on anyone.
All right. All right. All right. So, what's the best advice a coach has ever given you?
I like when they push me and they tell me to wake up when they need me most and to lock in.
All right. All right. So, what do you do before a game?
I pray. I stretch. I eat good protein, eggs,
All right.
and listen to some music so I can lock in.
All right. Yeah. Amen. Most definitely. Pray before a game. I love it. Gotta
And
put
you
God
know what?
first.
And you
Hmm?
know what's good? Um, you're the second one to say this. Yeah, put God first before you touch the court. That mean that's the most important.
Yes, most definitely. All right. So, was there a time where you helped a teammate or they helped you?
Yeah, actually, um, this kid on my team, he was shooting. He was like missing a lot of shots, and I was telling him like, keep shooting. Worry about the next one. You got it. And the next plays, he's shooting and he make them.
All right. Yeah. As a shooter, you got to keep shooting. Most definitely. I'll be cool with anything but LeBron. KD cannot team up with LeBron.
I just saw this one. My bad, Nas. Steve's a fool.
Yeah, it's off topic. Off topic.
Steve's a fool.
All right. So, what are your long-term goals as a basketball player?
To my long term goals is like to work hard every day, work out, get muscles in, get weight, ball handling, and to make the middle school team.
All right. I like it. All right. So, if you could play on any NBA team right now, who would it be and why?
OKC
OKC.
Mm.
because I like how Shea plays. He likes to every time he drives, he likes to do his little bump. He bumps someone in so he could create space and get his little midi in and shoot a shot.
Most definitely. Yeah, I like it. All right. So, what are your favorite hobbies slash interests outside the basketball court?
I like to play soccer. My Portugal jersey right here. They
Portugal.
won the semifinals against Germany, playing um, against the winner of France or Spain. But I like to play outside soccer with my brothers. We like to go to the soccer field, shoot around.
All right.
Can you see that comment on the screen? That's for you, Nas.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Give him a shout out.
Yeah. Gotta give shout out to
Shout out
Chief. Chief.
This
Chief.
Chief.
Shout out Chief.
Most definitely.
And it's cool, Nas. You can breathe, man. Relax, man. You're gonna have fun here. All right. We're gonna make sure you enjoy yourself. Okay. Just relax. Just pretend we're sitting in the barber shop and you're just talking to us. Okay.
I
Yeah.
love
He's
it.
yeah. He's. I don't want. He's over there holding his breath. I don't want him to fall out over there.
I know you gotta loosen out.
Just,
All right.
just relax. Just relax. Okay.
All right, now. So, if you could play a one-on-one game with any NBA player, who would it be and why?
Probably Anthony Edwards
Ooh,
Okay.
Ant Man.
because he likes to get to the rim a lot. He could probably dunk over me, bro.
Well, he probably will. He probably will dunk over you.
But you'll cook him though, right?
It's gonna be a shootout.
You'll
Yeah,
cook. You'll
Shootout.
cook him, right?
I could shoot. I could shoot over him.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. So, what is your favorite move on the basketball court?
I like my John Morant move, my cross jab.
I love it.
I when I do that, I usually get past a lot of people.
Yeah, most definitely that cross jab. Yeah, I love it. All right. So, what is your favorite pregame song to listen to?
The Nas song, "If I Ruled the World."
Okay.
Ooh, Chief, I love that one.
Yeah. All right.
Man,
So,
my man knows his my man knows his classics, Chief.
all right, nah. So, how do you handle pressure in the game? So, like for example, like 2 minutes left in the game, it's a close game, high stakes. Like, how do you handle being in that position?
I calm myself down. I breathe and like I don't force bad shots. I wait until I'm open and I could like do something with it. I could shoot and not force a bad shot.
I love it. Yep, gotta stay calm and always remember your training. Always. All right. So, what is your training slash practice schedule like during the week?
Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays with my basketball team. And if I don't have no practices or anything, I go outside, work on my ball handling, shooting, and do some push-ups.
Right. I like it. All right. So how do you handle being in the slump or having a bad game? Like, how do you deal with that in game?
If I can't shoot in that game, I don't. I forget about it and worry about the next game and keep shooting.
I like it. All right. So what is your favorite basketball memory?
And the, there's a championship game. I was down by 9. My coach got a timeout. He was motivating my team, and as soon as we got back out, I hit two threes. We're down by 3. I assisted my cousin. He made a 3, and then we won the championship.
Wow. Amazing. Yeah. Amazing. That's big time. All right. So what was the biggest tournament you played in so far?
Probably the Adidas tournament.
Ooh, Adidas. That's big time. All right. So what is your greatest achievement so far in basketball?
Probably winning a lot of trophies with my teammates.
Okay. Yeah. Winning a lot of trophies. That's great. That's a great accomplishment. All right, so if you could meet any sports athlete, basketball, football, soccer, who would it be and why?
I'll probably want to meet two people.
Two.
First of all, soccer. My favorite soccer player, Ronaldo,
All right.
and in basketball, probably all time,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It could be anybody.
probably Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan. Okay, the two goats, Ronaldo and MJ. All right, so besides basketball, what other sport would you try and why?
Probably soccer because I'm half Portuguese and I love Ronaldo. And I would like to try to play soccer.
Okay, I love it. All right, so that's it for the Q&A.
That's what's
Moving on.
up. See, it was
Yeah,
quick
no,
and painless.
yeah.
My man almost ran off the screen.
Hey,
See, that was quick and painless. He's getting better.
yeah, pretty good Q&A there, Nas. Good job.
Thank you.
But you said your biggest tournament was the Adidas tournament.
Yeah.
Okay. What stood out about that tournament to you? For you?
There was a lot of competitive teams, and it was like a big court and a lot of people there, and sponsored by Adidas. That's
Yeah.
pretty big.
Yeah, that's huge.
Huge, yes.
Who knows? One day they may sponsor you.
Who knows? One day.
Yeah. You'll see
Gotta
a
believe.
commercial with Nas with his signature shoe out there, inspiring kids to wear Adidas.
Hmm. Yeah.
I'm putting that in the atmosphere for you, Nas. Uh, we gonna talk that into existence.
Yeah.
So we have a lot of footage. Nas said, "Coach," I was like, "Yeah, let's send us some what you want showed on the episode." Nas said, "I got you, bet," and he sent me a slew of footage to share with you guys today. But you know one other thing I like about you, Nas, though,
What?
besides your name, that you know your history, man. You know, yeah, you're hip into your time, but you respect you respect your history. So that's what I like about you, man.
Old school.
Yeah, and you're gonna rule this world, man. Keep your head down and keep working hard.
Thank you.
Of course, of course. But Carlos,
Yes.
you want ready to see some of this footage that Nas sent me?
Of course.
You ready to share with everybody, Nas?
Yep.
Okay, so we're gonna start with the photos, but you got to give us a story behind them, okay?
Yep. More
Alright.
photos, more stories.
Yep, it's story time. Let's start with numero uno. That right there is you guys don't know, is the slam dunk champion Matt McClung
Max
with my man
McClung.
Nas right here.
I got invited with my friend to the Eastern Conference Finals, and I got to take a picture with Mac McClung.
Amazing.
He's actually a very nice guy. He is not. He is willing to step aside and take pictures with fans.
Yeah,
So
he
Yeah,
that's one thing is cool about him.
yeah, he,
And I do
he
would
seems
love to see him in the NBA again.
mhm.
yeah.
So did he give you any advice? Did he tell you anything? Um,
He told me like to always keep working, keep my head up, and keep doing what I'm doing and getting better.
and you did get the autograph, right?
Yeah, I got an autograph when I was at one of Bronny's G League games. I don't know, I don't remember, but I got an autograph of him. He gave me one of his cards.
Okay, that's
Okay.
cool. And you got to see Bronny play.
Yep,
Was it the one where he went off, or was it the one where he?
it
Never
was the
mind.
one. He was. It didn't.
He said he was. Eh.
And my dad cut some G League players.
Yeah.
Oh, that is awesome. See,
One player from the Lakers named Rice. I don't know his full name, but it's Rice something.
All right.
you would think I would know that, right? I would know who that player is.
Probably. I don't know.
All right, there you go at a 3SSB event, um, which that is big time, especially at your age to participate in the 3SSB event.
Yeah, especially that. Yeah, especially at your age, playing 3SSB.
Yeah,
That's some big
that's
time
tough.
stuff. Big time stuff.
If y'all guys don't know what 3SSB, that's one of the main four circuits out here in youth sports. That's normally it's normally made for like high school to showcase in front of of scouts, college coaches be in attendance, and then they have the juniors for the younger guys, but it's mainly like middle school.
Yeah.
Um, but for Nas is a fifth grader. So for him to participate in 3SSB, I know he was playing up, and only top competition show up to 3SSB. So
Yeah,
it's when you stepping on the court, it's rapid fire. So for you to participate in this, I know it's a big deal, and you're that dude. So tell us a little bit about this event.
this event was pretty big. It was against a lot of good teams, and it was tough because we lost the game one because we're not really a morning team. It was in the morning, so but the second game we won, and the Sunday's game we won. If we won the second game Saturday, by if we won, if we scored two more points, we would have went in the finals. But we didn't know that if we scored two more points, we would have went in the finals. So we had the bench play.
Oh.
Oh, so they did the seating by points. Oh,
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Yeah, pretty messed up,
I didn't
but
know that. But I'm with you. I hate those early morning games.
yeah.
Those 8 a.m. games. I know I'm dragging my tail. I know my players are dragging their tail. So, hey, what I hate the most is
what?
you play against that one team that just press you right out the gate at 8 o'clock in the morning. You like, dude, chill.
You're like, chill out, bro. He's like,
Like,
it's too
bro,
early.
chill out, bro. It's too
Too
early
early
for
for
all
this.
this.
Jig.
I don't know what this says. Do you know what that says, Nas? That's for you.
Oh, I think something Portuguese. I don't
I
know.
don't know. Hold on, let me.
Damn, I don't.
You may have to do a translation, Chief.
Yeah, chief. Translation.
Yes, please.
And I told you my man is a strap. So, which tournament or event is this that you're at?
This is at Game Point in the championship. We played this team. We lost by like 10 last time, so we were motivated like to do better and
Mm-hmm.
want to get our get back. So then we had we were locked in and we fought and we won.
Amazing, amazing. And
Yeah,
read that, Nas.
You are.
that's the translation. Yeah.
Shout out Chief. Thank you.
Oh, Nas is trying to be our. He wants to be. He's trying to be our favorite guest over here. And there he is, strapping it again.
Contested
so
three.
that was a contested one.
This one is at the big house when I versed CF Blazers, and my whole team was like all tired and down. They didn't want to play, and I had to bring them up. So I had to do my thing and lock in and try. And I was trying to carry my team, but they were like falling apart.
Yeah, it's not easy carrying. It's not easy carrying them, but and especially at your age. But the fact that you even took the team on your shoulders says a lot about you. Says a lot about your character, and you're gonna be playing a lot of basketball for a lot of years, um, with that capability. All right,
Well,
so
Yeah.
keep it up, man. Keep that up, and please give everybody a shout. Well, give this person a shout out in this next one, and tell everybody who this is. I know this person is very special to you. Look, he's out of his seat. He's ready.
Mhm.
Tell everybody who that is.
shout out Young Shooter, my older brother Amir.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, that's his big bro, man. That's
Please.
his big bro. As he said at the beginning of the show and
Yes.
in his bio that he's one of the people that motivated him to play basketball.
I
Yep.
love it.
So,
Yeah.
He plays Florida Southern College. That's my
yeah.
brother.
So tell us a little, give us a little story about your brother, like a moment that he had on the court, that you cherish, um, that he did, like a big game moment, or a moment where he helped you get through a game. Um, you tell us, just give us a little story about Big Bro.
When he was in high school, it was a big important game, and it was like a close game. And his teammates were all tired and stuff, and he tried to motivate them to like do better, and he stepped it up and got the win.
Mm,
And off the court, he likes to play soccer with us. And his favorite players on soccer, Cristiano Ronaldo.
mm.
Okay.
And he's out for the summer, so he's gonna be at a few of your games, right?
Yeah,
That's gonna be pretty cool. You get to see your big bro again, coming home from college.
yeah.
And Chief got another message for you, Nas.
Yes. Hey, thank you, Chief.
He has great form. Yes, he definitely does. Yes.
Yeah, he do. Shout out to your shooting coach. And Nas has another picture here with another great individual that means a lot to him. So tell us who this is.
That's my dad. Shout out Mo Gutta. Cuts hair. He gives me fresh cuts. W Dad.
Shout out to Pops. If you're listening, Pops, shout out to you.
Yep.
We give a lot of praise to the parents of all these athletes because they wouldn't be where they're at if it wasn't for you guys.
Yep.
You guys work just as hard as they are, um, to make sure they get to their practices, make sure they're eating right, make sure they stay healthy, Make sure they're good so they can keep playing the sport that they love. And shout out to dads. And
Shout
there
out to
you
that.
is. Yeah, he did the pop in.
I had to come out. I'm over here in the living room. I had to come out. He said, "Shout out to Pops." Yeah, 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 yeah. What's up?
Yeah.
Hi, y'all.
Hey,
Just a
yeah,
little
you
pop
got to
in, you
you
know.
do got to W dad, man. You do got
Yep,
to W dad.
sure do.
But that grin is so big, it can barely fit on the screen. And tell us about this huge cup that you and your pops is helping you hold up.
This is the one that I was talking about in the championship game. We were down by 9, and he called a timeout. He was motivating my team to do better and stuff. And then the next two plays, boom, I hit two threes. And then the next play, I got the ball. I assisted my cousin for another three. And then after those threes, we were all hyped and took over the game, and we got the dub.
Yes, sir.
Wow, yeah. Great story. I love it.
Shout out to dad again, and shout out
Yep.
to you, man, for carrying your team through there, man.
For hitting those big threes.
And this one, it looks like you. Is it the
That's,
same event?
yeah,
So, so tell us who's all in this picture with you. You can give your teammates a shout out if you want.
the one in the middle holding the cup. That's my cousin. Shout out, Ballin Omar.
Shout out Ballin Omar. I think he followed us today. On our Be Ready Sports on our Instagram. So shout out to you, Omar.
Shout out to him. And on the side of him, shout out Kenny. And
Shout-
my coaches, thank you for pushing my team.
So so that's who hit that clutch three. That your cousin that's sitting right there.
Yep.
But I gotta ask you, you know, I know y'all family. I know y'all go at each other. Who has the better shot? You or your cousin?
I prefer me. He probably prefers him. But I think I have a better shot.
Shout out to Omar if you're watching, man. You're gonna have to call in later.
He
Yeah,
has
shout out.
great ball handling too, though.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, you made it to this event. Of course, you saw somebody up.
Yep.
Okay. And that's you and Big Bro again
Yep.
in the
That's
lab getting your shots up.
that's his old high school team. I was training with older kids. One kid was in college, North Carolina. He's transferring to another team. I don't know, but this is when I'm training with him and this other kid. And that's the coach back there, Coach Will.
Shout out to Coach Will.
Yep.
All right. And same training.
Yep.
And no, he's not pushing the ball at the court. No, I was trying to so you didn't so nobody come in here and say something ridiculous. No, he would just pitcher just caught him in the shooting motion. He
Yeah.
actually has the ball underneath his hand, and he has his off hand, his elbow flared high
Uh
to
huh.
balance it on his shooting hand. He's not about to shoot like this.
Yeah. Nah.
And I meant to ask you, man, what is going on here, man? It looks like he about to hit you with a Brock Lesnar.
This is when um I told him something. He got mad, and then he picked me up, and we started joking around. And this is the guy I was talking about named Ben
Uh huh.
Allen, that was in North Carolina.
Oh, and that's
Okay.
about the that was at North Carolina. That's about the transfer.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
Carlos said he can come to Florida State.
If he wants to, he can come.
And then this next one, we have you at another event.
Ooh, ESPN.
That's at the
Oh,
ESPN.
yeah, this is at the ESPN Sports at Disney.
Was this Memorial Day weekend?
I think this is, yeah, I think so. This is when we verse the Space Coast Lightning team. When I said
Okay.
like at game point when we versed them in the championship. We versed them again. Our team wasn't really, we didn't really come to play, and so we lost. And all of us were like kind of down and not really motivated.
Man, you don't. Man, but you have that big smile with you everywhere you go, man. And tell your parents to put you in some movies.
The movies. Hmm.
And speaking of ESPN, every time you guys go to the ESPN Wide World of Sports, you guys take a picture under the sign, and you're no different.
Under the globe.
That is the most popular picture on online right now.
Yeah, I see
Every
everyone take pictures of those.
yeah, every hooper takes a picture there,
Yep, always.
and
If they
that's
don't take a picture there, they're not a real hooper.
I
hey
agree
y'all.
on that. I agree.
Y'all heard it from Nas himself. If you get there and you don't take a picture in front of there, you're not a real hooper. So I guess Carlos not a real hooper because he didn't take one. No, I'm just kidding. He did.
Well,
Yeah.
well, yeah, yeah, I did,
He
but
did. Him and his brother, they did.
yes.
And there's the $1 million man again. All right, I gotta ask you, who's funnier out of y'all two? Who cracks the most jokes?
My dad, he
Y'all
got
look.
he got the old jokes.
Oh, he said the old joke.
No, but he's funny though.
Y'all look like a riot, man. Y'all look like y'all look like you put a mic in your hand, give y'all a stage, and y'all have everybody laughing for the next 2 hours. Shout out to Pops again, man.
Yep, they'll be
He looks
dad.
like a yeah, he looks like a very chill guy.
Yeah.
And there you are on the court, doing what you do best, cooking.
This
So
is I forgot where this is. This is forgot. But this is when we versed All Heart, and it was like at noon, like probably 12 or something, and we actually brung it this game, and we won by a lot.
I think Carlos, you know that logo in the background. I know you can barely see
Um,
it.
that's not the AAU logo though. No, it's not.
No.
But and I think that place was at a convention center, was it, Nasir?
Yeah, convention center.
Kind of,
That's what it
Yeah,
is.
yeah, it kind of looks like it at a convention center.
you may have you may have played there.
Nah, I don't think I've played at convention centers though.
Uh oh. Look. Uh oh. What I do?
But
This is
Look at the similarities in the pictures. Boop, 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 boop.
what?
this is versus the same team, and um, like I was saying, we actually came and played hard. We played hard, and we got the dub.
And I know you were moving because your hair is looking like a parachute trying to slow you down right here. I know you were moving.
It's just flowing.
Have you tested your 40-yard dash? How fast are you?
I'm pretty fast. I think I'm pretty fast. I could run.
I know. I know you're pretty fast, my guy. All right, there you are again.
And this is the same versus the same team.
Now, Carlos, you can see the logo a little bit better.
That's AAU.
You know what event that is.
That's AAU, most definitely.
Who's that running side by side with you, Nas?
That's my boy Kenny.
Shout out to Kenny.
Shout out to Kenny.
How many points did he get that game?
I think like
Yeah,
mm,
putting Kenny on the spot, and
Yeah,
he's
we're
not
putting
even
him on,
here.
yeah, we're putting
I
him
don't
on the
know how
spot
much.
here.
I think like probably 10 or more.
How many assists did you get off of him?
I probably got like 2, 3 assists.
Okay, okay. And what damage did you do this game?
I was shooting big time threes like I always do, and got like 12, 13 points.
He said like he always do, Carlos.
Hmm.
You hear that? Like he always do.
Yep.
Man, we gotta get we gotta figure out how we can put something together and have like a Be Ready Sports All Star game, and do I have like a 3 point contest and get them like a trophy and see who has the best strap out of all our guests.
Hey, we should.
We
We
gotta
should.
yeah we gotta be the first podcast to do that.
Yeah, I know.
Putting an event together for our guests.
Yeah.
That would be cool. That would be
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, we're gonna try to we're gonna try to get that worked out. Probably do it sometime later on in the year.
That's cool.
Um,
Yeah. Hopefully.
so far as who been on there? Who you got your money on, Carlos?
Where I got my money on?
Yeah, we had Justin Armstrong.
Yeah, we got
We had
Joel's.
yeah Jewels who shoots a lot of threes.
Oh no,
Yeah,
to be
you
honest.
had
Too many good shooters out there. Too much. Too much good shooters.
we got Nas who's a sniper.
We got Nas. Like it's too
And
much. Too much good shooters. Like I don't know. It
um
could be anyone. It could be a wild card. Who know?
um little um little JJ who's gonna be on here tomorrow. That boy can shoot it too.
All right.
But I got my money on Nas.
Got it on Nas. Okay.
Yeah, I got my money on Nas.
All right.
My man can shoot that rock.
Hmm. Yeah.
That's right.
Unless Carlos gets in it, then if Carlos gets in it, he gonna shut all y'all down.
Yeah. Yeah.
My man averages 5 threes a game.
Yeah. Yep.
And there he go, about to let it fly.
Yep.
This is at the convention center versus Thunder Select.
Yeah.
And the first 2 plays of the game, I hit 2 threes back to back, and then they scored back to back, and it was like a close game, and then something went wrong with us, and then we lost control, and
Uh-oh.
they had the game. So then they won.
Uh-oh.
What happened?
But I'm just saying, oh, they lost control of the game and lost the game.
Uh.
But you gotta tell the audience, man, what you got on your feet right there.
Hey, the shoe game.
I got my favorite type of Anthony Edwards right there.
Anthony Edwards. All right.
Jeez. And his favorite color.
Purple.
Purple.
So that leads me to my well, we was gonna ask you this question after the show and tell, but I'll ask it right now. What Every hooper has a shoe game, right, Carlos?
Yes, they do.
What is your top 3 shoes that you have to have with you when you go to hoop?
Any type of Kobe's. My Anthony Edwards I'm wearing on my feet right there. And probably some KDs.
All right.
I see Kobe's being the trend though. Shout out to Kobe. Still
Yeah.
inspiring the next generation.
Yep.
And this is for you. Shout out to Prince. If you haven't, please subscribe to the channel so you'll know anytime we go live with an amazing athlete like your nephew. and like and share this video so everybody can see. Spread the word so they can see your nephew live on camera.
So,
Yep.
So he gave you a nickname. He called you Big Head.
Big head.
Now, here we go with you again. If you guys see the thumbnail, you know what this picture is. So this
this
was
is the same one from the big house versus in the championship when we were down by 9. And I hit 2 threes and assist my cousin.
yep. And there you are holding that cup. You still have it at the house?
No, we usually after we win a trophy, the this girl she gives it like she puts it in our practice where we practice at, and she
Oh,
keeps it
okay.
somewhere. So
Oh, okay. You gonna have to send us a picture of your trophy case.
Hmm. Trophy case.
I have one right here.
Okay. Oh, you
Oh, okay.
got it
Ooh,
out.
that thing is tall.
Yeah, in a ring.
Oh, and a ring.
Oh, we gotta put you back on the big screen. Hold on.
Yeah, big screen, big screen.
Hold on. Hold that up again. You might have to tilt it a little bit sideways. It's tall.
Yes.
Yeah, buddy.
Tip
Yeah,
off
buddy.
classic. Yep.
My man is blinging. Shout out to Nas, man. I love it. You got how many of those you have? About
What?
30
These trophies?
trophies, period. Like medals, rings. How many do you have?
Probably like five. Five.
Okay. But we're gonna get to 30 by this time next year.
Yeah, hopefully.
Oh, we gonna call it, man. You're too good of a player not to get more.
Hmm.
And we're not done. There he is. If you guys saw the post on Instagram, you saw this picture.
This is the game after on Sunday we versed this team, and we came to play because we want to go in the finals to win. So we played our heart out on this game, and we won by a lot.
Yeah,
Wow.
there you go.
Yep, you gotta come to play every game.
Of course.
And last but not least, there he is.
That was me when I was like really tired in the championship game. So I drank some water, and then that's when I hit the 2 threes and assist my cousin.
Wow.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So that was a lot. That was a lot of footage right there, man. And thanks for giving us the stories behind every single one. We learned a lot about you.
Yes.
Um, we know that you clutch. We know that you're not afraid to put the team on your back and
Yes,
try
sir.
to get that W.
Hmm.
And you're not afraid of the moment.
Never forget the moment.
No, you tell coach, give me the ball, and everybody move out your way.
Yep. Gotta go to
But
work. ISO
but,
Nas for a reason, right? ISO
Yeah.
Nas.
but we told them about it. Are you ready to show them?
Yep.
You ready to show them? All right. So we got three videos here about my man ISO Nas, aka Sharpshooter, aka Ice Train, aka Dripping, aka Get Out My Way, aka Lights Out. Man, I can go on all day, man. I got a million nicknames for you. But let's get into the first one.
Yeah.
Let's
So
do
what I'm
it.
gonna so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play the clip, and then you give us and then after it's finished, then you give your takes on it. Okay.
Alright.
All right. Bet. Let's get it. Oh, you can talk through this one. There's no sound. Boom.
Big three.
Gave me too much space there.
Yeah.
Yeah, too much space. Oh,
Too much space again.
yep,
Down,
Mm.
down.
yep. Hand
Yep.
down, man
And
down.
down, man, down. Ooh. Oh.
Oh, why? Didn't
Nah, it
cut
was
him off.
that was it. That was it.
Oh,
That was
really?
the end of that one.
Ah,
I was ready to see that finish, but I like how see that's one thing that you guys gotta learn when you're doing closeouts. You gotta know game situations. Kobe talked about it. You
Yeah,
don't close out like that on someone that has a live dribble.
yeah.
You'll look like Boo Boo the Fool flying
I
around in the
could
court.
just get right by him.
Yep. But let's get right into the next one. This one's a little longer, Carlos. Okay.
all right.
And you can talk through this one too.
Oh, wow.
Ooh,
Mm,
Crosty.
it's a nice move. Oh, yeah.
No, that was not a travel.
Yep, no travel there.
Ooh. Catch and shoot. Mm,
Nice pass.
pass. Was that your cousin?
No, that was when he wasn't on the team.
Oh, they couldn't. Ooh.
No,
He should
I
have
think.
went up, but he didn't. This is the championship game when
Oh,
Mm,
um we beat them.
ooh.
But yeah, this is a championship game when they beat us, and we wanted our revenge.
oh,
And this is when our whole starting five was like they weren't ready, and I was the only player on the starting five actually trying and carrying my team.
Man, that jumper is on. That jumper is on point. And if you
yep.
can hit and give you some huge advice, Nas. If you can score with taking less dribbles, you're gonna be playing a lot of basketball and you're gonna be on a lot of people's radar, especially in the NBA.
Most
Because
definitely.
yeah, and I've seen a lot in that clip where you did a lot of catch and shoot
Uh,
and a lot of chaos. Play breaks down, and I saw one where it was a loose ball, and you just got to it first, and you just turn around and launched it and hit it.
yeah,
You keep developing that. You're gonna play a lot of basketball. You're the only guest that we've had on here that showed that capability at your age. So a lot of respect to your game, man.
thank you.
And Chief agrees. He said that jumper is wet.
Thank you, Chief.
But wait, there's more. We have
Yeah,
we have one more.
Let's do it.
Let's get it. And you can talk through this one too.
nice three.
That's
Bangers.
the one versus All Heart when we beat them by a lot. I was shooting a lot from three.
Nice pass.
Oh, good pass.
Nice corner
First
three.
possession of the game.
And this is why he said earlier that when I
Nice
put the when I
defense.
put the clip up about the three um
Mm.
about the 3-pointer dying out, that's why he said no.
This is when we versed Seminole and we beat them again.
A nice pump fake.
Yep.
Mm.
Can't leave me open, bro.
Yeah, no, tell them you can't keep me open.
Nice little hesitation. That's a nice little hezzy cross right there.
Yeah,
Are you sure you're in the fifth grade?
sure. The fifth grade going to sixth grade.
Yeah.
Man, that was a fire clip.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
So it's up to you. At this point on this show, we let the audience call in and talk to you and give you, give you some advice or ask questions or whatever. But you decide how many calls you want to take.
All right.
So how many? One, two,
About like
15, a
five.
100, five.
Mm.
Man, we gonna be here all night. He said five calls.
Here's a comment from. Oh, you got it?
Come on, Carlos.
Nothing.
I'm like, why is it not coming up on the
Yeah, I
screen?
know. Yeah, because me and him were like pressed at the same time. Well, yeah. Here's a comment from Chief.
Well, go ahead and read it then, Carlos.
Okay, you want me to read it? Nas shoots high percentage three pointers, which is different than just jacking shots. Shot selection and efficiency is vital.
Yeah, that is true, Chief, and that's why I said the way he shoots, he's gonna be playing a lot of basketball at high levels. If he
Yes.
Thank
keeps
you.
if he keeps developing that, he's gonna play a lot of basketball. But guys, go ahead and click the link in the chat. It's at the top of this. That's at the top of the chat. Click that, and you come on the show. Let's keep it. He said five, so let's keep it brief. Um, because I do have a time limit when I keep these young guys on the camera.
Yes.
So you can do five short calls or two long ones. Your choice.
Yeah.
We could we could do probably like two
All right.
two long ones. Not too long, but you know.
Oh yeah. They're respectful. They ain't gonna stay. They don't stay on here forever.
Yeah.
All right, guys, come on. Go ahead. Um, go ahead and click it and come on the show. You'll be on the show with us with Nas. So just keep it respectful. I only had to kick out one person, but that was in the chat. They were talking about ridiculous things.
Yeah. No, that one episode. Yeah.
Yeah, talking about I ain't gonna say it. But while we waiting on somebody to call in, hope they're not intimidated by you. But while we waiting on somebody to call in, um, by Super Nas right here, aka Ice Train, aka Lights Out, aka Third Splash Brother, aka Don't Leave Him Open, aka Give Him the Ball, Move Out the Way, aka All Day. Um, we ask this to every athlete, and you're gonna be no different. With every number that you wear, there's a story behind it. So I see that you were wearing number 4.
Yep.
So what's the story behind your number?
I wear number 4 because my older brother in high school he used to wear number 4. As you can see right there, number 4. That's my older brother. So I would like to copy him. What wear his jersey number, and
All right.
it's pretty nice. I like number 4.
Yeah, you show him respect. That's what's up. And you know who else wears number 4?
Who does?
Alex Caruso.
Oh yeah, he does.
Yep.
There's a lot of, and there's another guy that wore number 4. Let's see if you can know your history. Byron Scott.
Yeah. Yeah. Byron Scott. Yeah.
He was a
He's.
lights out. He was lights out from 3. I think Chauncey Billups wore number 4 for a little bit.
Yeah. I think the Chauncey Billups. Yeah.
But I'm trying to think of famous number 4s. Famous number 4s.
I don't know any from the top of my head. No.
I don't know.
I don't know any either.
AR7, please turn your camera on. I can't let you on until you turn your camera on. There he goes.
Oh shoot.
Oh, you got two people in here, man.
Oh wait, hold on. I know one.
You got two people in here.
Where?
Backstage.
Yeah,
So
backstage.
Oh,
Okay.
backstage.
we're gonna let AR7 on first.
And I think I know who this is.
Oh yeah, Joe Dumars. Yeah, Joe Dumars. I knew it. Joe Dumars, famous number 4. I know who this guy is.
I know who he is.
You know who this guy
What's
is.
up? What's up?
Y'all over here twinning. Look at y'all. Look like
I had to
twins.
I had to rep today. Portugal had a big game and they pulled out with the W, so had to
Yes,
rep.
sir. Can you turn? Do you have a light on? Because yeah, your camera is like very, very, very dark.
I'm
You're
also right.
outside. You're outside. No, it's one. There you go. The fans want to see your face. Oh, we flying. Woo!
So who?
All right. Good.
Shout out, shout out. Thank you for coming on and being an inspiration for your little brother, man.
For sure, for sure. He's next up, y'all. He's next up.
Man. And did you hear what I told him? What I told him about, because he has that catch and shoot.
Right.
Like he shows the capability. He can shoot from in any situation, anywhere.
Yeah.
And the guys in the NBA, guys that made it far, of course, Steph Curry, JJ Redick can shoot like that. Mike Miller shot like that. Kyle Culver shot like that. The list goes on and on and on. Klay Thompson. The
Yeah.
list goes on and on and on and on. And you're showing that capability now at 11 years old, man. You're gonna be playing a lot of basketball. Now you're gonna be on a lot of people's radar. And
Yeah.
you're young, so you're only gonna get better at it.
Yeah.
You see
Yeah.
one of them highlights, man. It was a loose ball. He tracked it down and shot it off balance, and it was all net, like no hesitation. Like he didn't even need to set his feet like that. That's a skill, man.
Yeah, I
So
try to get him to work on, quick release shots and then just being ready on the fly. So
that's what's up. But
Yeah.
he gave us a story about you in your high school gang. So we're gonna do the same to you. Tell us a story about your brother that gave you goosebumps of him on the court.
I would probably say because I help coach sometimes with his U team. So during the game, just watching him, ball out, it's just a good feeling, man. It's a good sight to see, that he's following in my footsteps.
And shout out to you, man, for being his motivation.
Yeah.
Yes,
Shout out.
sir.
But we gotta
Yes,
ask.
sir.
We gotta ask. 1v1 between y'all two. Who's cooking who?
Naseer, you want to answer first?
I'll probably shoot over him a couple times, but then he'll probably get mad and start trying.
Start trying.
I'll play with my left hand only.
That's
left
that brother.
hand.
That's that brotherly love, man. Them brothers, man. There's nothing more competitive than a brother 1v1. Than a sibling
sir.
1v1, man. There's nothing more competitive than that.
Yeah.
Carlos, no.
He
Yeah.
get it from both me and the middle brother. He don't get no break.
Yep.
Oh
no
yeah, that's
break.
right.
Yeah.
That's right. There's two that you got two big brothers. That's right. That's right. Is your hopefully your we can get your other brother on here. And he can give a story too. But don't go too far. We're gonna close the show with you, big bro. But I'm gonna let these other two callers in. But don't go far.
Alrighty.
The fan.
Oh, this is how did you get on here twice?
No. And I think he might explain right now. So bring him in.
Hey,
So
Tommy,
I was on here already. So I was on here already, and then for some reason it took me out. It took me out. So then I had to log all back in.
okay. But you're here, Tommy. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
So how do you know this? How do you know this dude is scratching his eye, about to scratch his eye out right now?
Nos?
Yeah. How do you know this dude?
I know Nas from me and him. I remember I remember playing with him at OTM.
OTM?
Nas
Motivated camp.
only the motivated.
Oh, okay. So how long ago was that?
Like last week.
Yeah. About last week.
Oh man, you just met this dude and you already showing him love on this podcast, man. Hey, hey, Tommy's a
Real
keeper,
one.
man.
Yes, a
They,
real one.
Tommy's a
Real one.
real one.
I got you,
Yeah.
Man.
man.
Tommy's a real one, man. You gotta you hold on to this guy, man. That's a real one. So do you have any questions for Nas or any comments or any stories you want to tell about this about him?
Hmm. So do you think if I keep working, I could probably try out for your team?
yeah, if you keep putting the effort and working on your game, you can most definitely try out for my team. Probably make it.
Yeah, I already played on the AAU team already. But we were bad. Did not work out for
Oh,
us.
shout out! First time ever on the Be Ready Sports podcast, a recruiting moment. Tommy over here shooting his shot to get on the squad.
Yeah.
I ain't mad at you, Tommy. Hey, take advantage of your resources, my brother. You got anything else from my man? Come on,
Hmm.
ask him a basketball trivia question.
Trivia question.
Yeah, ask him. Look, he ready. Look. Nas is ready.
So, if your brother was drafted to the NBA, do you think he'll be good on like a physical team
Ooh,
or like a speed team?
that is a very good question. Maybe I
I
should bring.
think he could be good on any team, bro. That's my brother. I know he could do good. He just needs to put in the work. He's good.
Yeah, I love that answer, man.
I
That's
like
that
that answer.
brotherly love, right? Hey, man, shout out to you, Tommy. Man, that was a legit question. I never would have thought of a question like that.
That's what's up.
Man, that's what's up, man. You should put him on the squad just for that question alone, man. Give him a tryout, man. I'm voting for you, Tommy. Get Tommy a tryout, man.
Thank
Sure.
you, thank you.
Man, man, y'all get when we get off the camera, y'all work that out. But thank you, Tommy. Don't go nowhere. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so you know every time we come on live, we have a lot of athletes on here.
All right.
And hopefully we'll see you down the road, Tommy.
Yes, sir.
You go on there and ball out for the Kiss Me All Stars. Who know you might get your own episode.
All
All right.
right.
All right. Thank you,
Thank you.
Tommy.
Thank you, Tommy.
Yep. Shout out.
Look, Nas.
Peace.
Peace.
All right.
All right.
My man Tommy, man. That was a great call from my man Tommy, man.
Great questions.
Yeah, that was a awesome question. Now I got two knuckleheads over here goofing off in the back. They ready to get on here, man. They ready to close the show out with you. You ready for me to bring them on here?
Yep.
They can hear you.
Hey,
Yo, yes,
they
sir.
tripling.
I brought the third musketeer. Sir.
They tripling
Oh, there
today.
he is.
Hey man, what you think
What's
about
good?
Tommy's question, man? That was a I like that question by Tommy.
Yeah, I liked his question. I also like Nasir's answer for sure. Definitely, whatever. I can fit any situation. All the above.
Do y'all think Nasir should put in good word for Tommy and get him a tryout for the Kiss Me All Stars?
For sure, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Let's get Tommy out there so we can get some work
Yes,
with
sir.
y'all.
Sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Yep.
So we got the three musketeers here, Carlos.
Three Musketeers.
So who? So I know Nas. So tell me you gentlemen. Tell me your names again.
My name is Jamel Ramadan, aka Jamelo. You know what I'm saying?
Jamelo.
For sure.
Oh,
He's
And
the third brother.
You're the one that plays baseball, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. What I'm gonna ask you? What is what scenario would you rather have? Pitch a no hitter at the World Series, or hit a walk off grand slam to win the World Series?
Walk off grand slam to win the World Series.
Mm.
I said that with no
Walk
hesitation.
off.
You would take that over a no hitter?
Of course, that's the best feeling right there.
Hey, I can't. I ain't mad, I'm not mad at him. And
Yep.
which stadium would you wanna hit that grand slam on?
Probably LA Dodgers Arena.
Hey, I
Dodger
like you already,
Stadium.
man.
Wow.
Dodger Stadium, man. Dodger Blue. Let's go. World Series champs.
Yup.
So, what's your name again, big brother?
Amir Ramadan.
Amir.
Yes, sir.
Amir. Question for you. What
So
would you rather? What would you rather have? Uh, NBA. No, in gold medal championship for your country. You have the game saving block or the game winning three. What would you rather have for the gold medal?
game winning three all day.
They all
Mm.
All
about
day.
offense.
Three.
That game winner feeling is different.
I hear you. That's what's up. And
Yes, most definitely.
same question for you, Nas. What would you rather have?
Game winning three all day. All
Eh,
day.
I guess it runs in the family. I know Carlos's answer.
Game winning three. Yeah, you right now. Walk off three.
We got the Rain Man up in here. All y'all,
Carlos got a
all y'all shoot threes way better than me.
That's
I
a
don't know
fact.
about him. I don't know about him, but I know me and Nas.
You put it in belt.
Hey, don't sleep on baseball players though. Baseball
Exactly.
players can play any sport. I've seen it firsthand.
He
Don't,
alright.
s- don't sleep
That's
on
pretty good.
baseball.
Pretty good.
He just saying that because he played college ball. He's like,
Mhm.
but shout out to you, big bro. You set the tone, man. You set the tone from day one, and I always seen this. I've been in this game for so long. I've seen it. It starts with the older sibling, and then the next one up. You push the next one up to be better because he wants to beat you so bad. You force him to get better, and then the youngest one is normally the best athlete out of the bunch because he's
Yeah,
learning from both of y'all,
Yep.
and
right.
he gets tired of getting pushed around.
Huh.
Yeah,
So the baby brother normally comes out as the best athlete.
yeah. LaMelo Ball is the best athlete out the three
That is
brothers.
true. That is true.
So we're
Yeah.
gonna see.
But one thing that I would love to see one day now, and I hope this will happen, is all three of you guys play for your home country in the Olympics.
Yeah, that would be tough.
That'll be tough. And then we'll have Carlos interview all three of y'all.
Interview all
That'll
three.
be fire.
Shout out Carlos.
Yes.
Yeah.
Shout. Thank y'all. Thank y'all.
So we got to go out in style, Carlos.
Yeah, we do.
It's trivia time. We're gonna see who's the smarter brother.
Oh, great.
Oh
We're gonna see
wow.
who's the smarter. Is it the big bro?
Woo.
Is it
What kind of
is it Amir, Jamelo, or Lights Out, aka All Day, aka Don't Leave Them Open, aka Splash Brother, aka
Okay. All the above.
all the above? Oh, I like that one. That was better than all of them. You got you a new nickname. You all the above. We're gonna put that on a T-shirt for you. That's his name right now, Amir. All the above.
all the above?
All above.
Um, Chief said,
Yeah.
"Oh,
Damn,
okay,
Tony.
fine. You'd be the charge of the chat."
Okay. Bo
Chief said,
Jackson, Deion Sanders, Tracy McGrady are pretty good baseball players.
"Well, I know Deion Sanders and Bo Jackson are. I never seen Tracy McGrady play baseball.
Okay.
Yeah, I never see Tracy McGrady play
I
basketball.
think those are.
You
Those
said
are
never seen him play basketball.
Basketball players.
yeah, I know.
Well, you probably didn't. He was before your time.
Yeah.
Some play
I,
basketball.
I
No
never seen him
baseball.
play. I never seen him play baseball. But
Yeah.
Bo was a freakish athlete.
And
So was
Dion.
Dion. But just give them three trivia questions, and let's see who can get. Let's see who the first one that can get three right.
All right.
Let's start with baseball.
Oh, great. Oh, you
Baseball.
should get this, bro.
Okay. Wait, me or you, Coach D, for the question?
Man,
Woo-hoo.
Look at this guy sweating.
Sweated.
who has the record for the most strikeouts all time
Right
in
now.
Oh,
majors?
I thought you were gonna say the best. Like,
Uh,
I'll give you a hint.
LA Dodgers.
yeah.
No, I said player.
Oh,
Oh,
player.
player.
Yeah, I'll give you a hint. His first name is a last name, and his last name is a first name.
wait, what?
Very
Uh,
confusing.
Uh,
He's he's
he's a
one of
big-
one. He's one of one. He's
does
in the
he play
baseball.
for? Does he play for the?
No, he's retired.
Oh, he's retired.
Yeah,
Okay. Okay.
he's in the Baseball Hall of Fame.
Yep. Okay. No, bro. Um.
Any one of y'all can get any one of y'all can answer.
I think Jamal's the only one with the baseball knowledge here.
Yeah.
If I tell you
This is
that,
this is his free question.
Wait, what?
This is probably the only question he's gonna get if it's baseball.
Uh, I got no words, bro. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
his last name rhymes
His first name?
with the Atlanta Falcons quarterback, and he threw the fastest fastball in Major League Baseball history. He had 108 miles an hour.
The quarterback is still Matt Ryan, right? Or no?
That's the quarterback.
Matt
He
Ryan.
played for the Texas Rangers, the Houston Astros. He played for the California Angels. He played for the New York Mets.
I give up. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like,
Chief, you want to tell him the answer, Chief?
Can I check get this one? Yeah, Chief.
Chief, tell him the answer, man. I gave him the answer when I said he rhymes with the Atlanta. His last name rhymes with the Atlanta Falcons quarterback. There's only one pitcher that threw a 108-mile-per-hour fastball.
so who was it? I forgot his name.
His last name is a first name, and his first name is Nolan Ryan.
Uh,
Oh,
Nolan Ryan.
Yeah, nah.
I
Man,
would
y'all
have
need
never got that.
yeah, me neither.
yeah, I guess that's why I'm the host of the show, right?
Probably.
All right, Carlos, give him, give him the next one. They want basketball, so give him
All
a
right.
basketball.
Yeah.
Basketball. All right. All right. So
Make
which
make it fair, because for Nas, well, Nas knows his history. So,
his
Yeah.
history? All right. All right.
all right,
Got a good one.
who's the Big Dipper?
Yeah.
Wait,
Who is the big dip? What?
Who's the
wait,
Big
say
Dipper?
again? The Big Dipper?
Yeah, whose nickname was the Big Dipper? He has all the records in the NBA. Should
Oh,
I bring Tommy in on this too? He's still backstage. He never left.
No, I heard him. I heard him.
Here, hold on. I'm gonna bring Tommy back on because he never
What
left.
what team he play for?
Oh, I know, I know.
He played for.
who is it?
Oh,
I think I know.
Who is
Wilt
it?
Chamberlain?
yes.
What? There we go.
Yeah.
All right.
That's there. You. Let's go. Let's go. Lil
Yeah,
brothers
that
in
was kind of too hard for me.
Lil Bros in the league. Oh,
I
I
didn't
brought
know none
Tommy
of
back.
that.
Brought Tommy back in. He stayed backstage. He never
I didn't know
left.
none of that.
Let's go. All right, y'all got to get. Let's see who can get. Let's whoever gets the next one. Let's see. Let's see who can get the next one. Go ahead, Carlos.
I got it.
Yeah.
All right. So which team drafted Kobe Bryant?
Hornets.
The Hornets.
Oh wow. Yeah.
Tommy got that one.
Yeah. Tommy got that one. Yeah. Wow.
Tommy came out of nowhere and got in the
I
club.
forgot about that one.
Without it. Quick one. Yeah, he got drafted by the Hornets.
But I don't think they're gonna. I don't think they're gonna get this one.
Yeah. I don't know.
Okay, you got it?
We know. You know, Penny played for Orlando, but
Yeah.
that wasn't the team that drafted him. Who? What team drafted Penny Hardaway? Come on, you guys are Magic fans. You should know this one. Team is in the team is in the Pacific Division. They're out west
Okay.
in California.
Cali.
Uh,
No, no, it
wait.
is not.
In the
No, no,
what?
it is not the Clippers.
Is it I want to say
Warriors.
Yes, it was the Warriors.
Yeah, Warriors. Yeah.
Yeah, draft day Warriors and Orlando drafted Chris Webber, and they did a switch and they did a swap. Oh, we lost the brothers.
Oh shoot. What
Hey,
happened?
back
All
here,
right,
back here, back.
everybody's tied 1-1-1. Whoever gets this one wins. So
Wait.
Carlos, make it tough. Make them think.
Ooh, my.
Whoever gets this one wins.
Wait, hold on. How do I get back in?
You're in.
I don't see nothing but just me.
Well, you're on the show.
Oh. Alright.
Okay. Make it good, Carlos. Whoever gets this one right wins. Everybody's 1-1-1.
All right. When was the last time OKC made the finals?
Mm.
2013.
2014.
2015.
Not 16, not 14, not
No,
13.
no, no, no. That was the
14.
Warriors.
Wait, you said not 2015?
No.
2012. 2012.
2012, yes.
Yeah.
Nas is the winner.
Yep.
So Nas, how many push-ups do your brothers have to do?
I'll give you like 20. 20.
All right, y'all gotta bust them out on camera right quick.
Bust him out on camera.
Yeah, I gotta bust out 20 on camera.
Two.
They like, man, I didn't sign up for this.
Tell them I was looking to do 50 at one point.
Y'all don't believe me, but I could do 50.
Oh, hey, don't trash talk them. You're gonna see them real soon.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Dad who came in at the last minute.
Yeah, I'm trying to fix this. He can't see nobody.
Oh, you can't?
Nah.
Damn, we can see him perfectly.
You can see his ugly self. That's it.
Oh man, don't let Dad flame you like that.
It's my dog, man. Here you
Oh,
go.
there we go.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm helping out to the last question.
Now, that was the last question. He won.
You won?
Fun.
My dog.
So Nas,
Yeah.
give your final shout outs and tell everybody where they can find you on social media.
Shout out to my dad, Mo Gutta.
That
Shout out
funny guy right there.
Young Shooter. Shout out to Tommy. Shout out to Chief. Shout out to Carlos.
Thank you.
Shout out to Coach T.
Oh, he giving shout outs to us. Let's go.
Yes,
And
sir.
y'all can find me on IG, Instagram. ISO Nas.
Yeah, y'all can find him on ISO Nas. And you got any tournaments or showcases coming up?
I do, but I don't think we're gonna play because a lot of our players they're on vacation right now, so half of our team are off. So I don't think we're gonna play. But probably,
We have an EYBL, but
yeah.
we can't do that.
We were gonna
Oh,
play
man.
Daytona, but
Balling on the beach, EYBL, but half of our team's on vacation, man.
Oh man, I was gonna say I know a fifth grade squad that he can probably run on, but I think they already submitted their they already submitted the rosters.
No.
Because man, after seeing those highlights, them teams be lining up like, hey, bring them out here.
Hey, let's go. Hey.
Let's go. But let's see if Nas.
Hey, before I go, I just want to give y'all a shout out. I appreciate y'all, man, for doing this. That was dope. I like what y'all doing for the youth. That's hey, y'all doing something different. I like that. But
Yeah,
also I like what you said earlier about getting all the kids together, have like an all-star game. That would be fire, man.
yeah. We got to
Yeah.
work out the particulars, though. We got to work out the particulars because we might just do it just for the ones that's here in Florida. Be easier, and then as we grow, maybe we can expand to.
Yeah, man, keep
The
doing
other.
what y'all doing. I appreciate y'all, man. That was real dope. Tommy, keep working, boy. I saw you at the camp last week. I like your game.
Thank you.
Hey, the
See,
other
look,
guys, the other guys over there. Hey, man, y'all gotta get a job or do something.
I'll get a job.
hey pops, before you
I'll
go,
get a
hey
job.
pops, before you go,
Yeah. What's up?
Tommy says he'll suit up for the EYBL.
Hey,
He said,
Tommy, you bring me like a big man and maybe one more the guy. Let's do it.
I got you.
Okay.
Let's do it.
"Look, we got your back, Tommy. We talking to you. We gonna get you on that squad with Kissimmee, man. We gonna get you on that squad, man.
Sir. All right, fellas.
All right,
All right.
hey,
Nas?
all right.
Well,
So Carlos is gonna count us out, and you guys we're gonna say the slogan. I say to be ready, and y'all say what?
I don't think they know.
Be ready, sports.
Man, you don't watch the show, man. Shame on you.
No, be ready, sports podcast.
That's not the slogan. You ain't watched the show.
Stay
Shame
ready.
on you.
No,
Beard.
I did.
You should know the slogan. We say it all the time. To be ready, stay ready.
I said that.
Gotcha.
Be ready, stay ready. And don't go nowhere. Don't go nowhere, Nas. When we gotta do the show wrap up after this. All right, count us out, Carlos.
All right. In 3, 2, 1.
To be ready,
Stay
Stay ready.
ready.
and we out.
Yeah.